Hello, welcome to shoot. This isn't even Mimi's aspirations because this is a story. I don't know what to call this, so just welcome to Mimi, I guess. Um, oh wait, I already gave it a name. Okay, so let me start over. Bloopers in the beginning. Okay, so hello, welcome to Story Advisory. I'm calling it that because um well, it's gonna be story, of course, because hello, story, and advisory because I'm gonna use it to advise you to not do what I did. Okay, so I'm just gonna start from the beginning. This is like part one, and it's gonna be like a lot because mental health is never a destination. A good mental health is never a destination. It's a process. It's a journey. It's something that you're gonna be dealing with for the rest of your life, and it's gonna be hard. So it's okay to fall back and all that stuff. So yeah, okay. I'm gonna start with when I started working on. Oh wow, I just didn't even have me in a shot. Okay, I'm gonna start with when I started working on my own journey. I went to University of Michigan Ann Arbor, which is like the biggest campus of University of Michigan. And at first, it started off really well. I started at the Summer Bridge program, which is a program to help you integrate into college life. And it was in the summer. So right after high school, I was in college. That was it. I didn't have any time to not be a high schooler or a scholar, period. So yeah, I went straight to U of M. And the first year, which is my only year there, of course, in the beginning, I just worked my butt off. I worked 2 jobs and I was a scholar in school, and I felt like I wasn't doing anything right because I was getting everything wrong. I've never felt that happen to me before. And instead of being able to pick myself up, because I was a very weak one, to be honest, like I was already just not good mentally for myself ever. So yeah, instead of being able to pick myself up, I started slowly falling into depression from the school period, from the people, they didn't really help, from racism, from homophobia. It was just really hard to be me there. So fell into deep depression. And because of my depression and because of how I am as a person, I started punishing myself for not being able to do well and to succeed. I started to not eat, and I started digging my fingernails into the palms of my skin, which doesn't really show much because, they're very small. So that the starving myself led to anorexia, and that led to me not being able to eat big meals. Now, I never wanted to actually die, I guess, but like in my head, I had thoughts of suicide. Like I didn't want to exist. Not that I wanted to kill myself, because I never wanted to kill myself. I just didn't want to exist in the place I was at. So, yeah, I guess what really changed my life is actually almost dying. And a friend of mine actually saved my life. She didn't know, and I didn't tell her until now, until like months ago from this date. So I decided that I would never want to feel that way ever again. And that's when I started working on myself. So yeah, people, sometimes life gets you down and you gotta be able to pick yourself back up. I know it's gonna be hard because we all are damaged in some type of way. Even if even if you don't feel like you are, but it gets hard. It's gonna get hard. And that was the first time that I had even a big obstacle in my way. And so instead of staying in such a negative space, I transferred. And that's how I dealt with it. I transferred to people who's like me, basically, who looks like me. And it did tremendous for my health. So yeah, that's the first story I will tell. from this channel about my mental health journey, and I hope you, not enjoyed it, because that's be kind of weird, but I hope it could help you in some type of way to know that you're not alone. Thank you for coming to Story Advisory. See you next Friday for another story.